Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to lose. Less money, less options, lot of rules. So when that first deal came, it was opportune. And shorty got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shorty claims she a feminist. And her
Damn.
do 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream.
Oh, I got it up. Oh, you play with the Eagles too?
We the American dream. No money,
God.
No
Damn,
money,
that's like the only team I play with. I'm an Eagles fanatic. When you play Eagles, it don't bother me. I'm a damn Eagles fanatic. Where you from, Philly? You from Philly?
I'm very important. I took a break, had some things I had to get sorted. I might retire in my prime.
Oh, okay.
M. Jordan. Table dancing in Southampton. Use the glasses for banners.
Oh, okay.
Be cooling
My
out in
pops
the whip, but I done
from
there.
Gibson.
Every girl on my list.
Newburgh,
KD at the 3, Djokovic
New York.
with the racket.
You ever heard of it?
I'm like Speed at the Masters. Girl, you know you a bad. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans.
Oh, yeah.
Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands.
Ain't that far from
Do a show,
Catskill.
got the rack with
It's
my new
upstate
advance.
too.
50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm
You
the
probably
American
from West
dream.
Coast. West.
We the American dream.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Yo.
74.
I'm gonna beat you.
The first carry for Josh Adams. Gets past one man. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 30.
You'll see, Mark.
10.
Do you see
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Josh Adams, 81 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with a giant. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Going up top. This is caught inside the 15. Wentz able to hook up with Aguilar for a big gain. 64 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, They're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jay Ajayi, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you field a kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Ajayi. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Wentz going to look deep for Jeffrey. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
But one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. An Eagle 1st down there. Wentz to Ertz, and the names that end in TZ.
Hang in there now. Hang in there now.
They go play action here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And that is gonna be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Wentz finding his favorite receiver, Jeffrey, on a big one. 51 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Wentz now on 1st down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Fletcher Cox getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Trey 15. Trey 15.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now it's Ajayi. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Come on. Dre 15. Ram.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Shifts by him. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Dre 15.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was Jalen Mills getting a hand in there defensively.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Wentz will try again on 2nd down. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
What a
nice gain of 21 yards.
You need to pay him for that.
Throwing on first is Wentz.
Oh! He snuck back door.
And he will find Scott on the right side complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Boston Scott, 41 yards. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Elliott now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, eluding the tackle. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time.
And that's caught inside the 30. Wentz finding his favorite receiver, Jeffrey, on a big one. 52 yards.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Golden Tate, 26 yards. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. And it's up and good. Elliott now to kick this one away.
Now, I'm going to tell you.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Ajayi. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Wentz now to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Back deep is Darren Sproles.
Come on, Spritz.
The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And they have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Come on now, let's go.
They run with Ajayi. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. Timmy Jernigan, the Florida State man, in on the stop.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he's got the veteran here. It's Mike Wallace. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. And they'll run it here. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
first down. Wentz. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And some space here. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Taking names, bro.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he stopped immediately there. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate Dalvin alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The Eagles are on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
After I score this touchdown, he's going to be discouraged.
Shorty. Great 15.
Now Wentz. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Michael Bannon. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This from 36 yards out. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. And the kick by Elliott is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. Now, last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to air one. He's got it in. Complete. And all the way down to the 29. A big play there for Philly. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Derek Barnett in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
What's up, Ho?
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle.
Who won that game?
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Fletcher Cox in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays.
This nigga look like Elite must let his brother play.
Nah, he can't fuck with me. You can't need. I told you I played with you, bro.
Bro, I beat you twice.
Eagles coming up here on a
8
3rd and long,
quarters.
so Wentz and company with some work
8
to do
quarters.
after the sack.
I wouldn't even lie like that. If you better than me, bro, I'd give you crap.
Great 15.
Wentz gonna throw. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown.
That's Fat Boy.
Jeffrey,
What's up, Kane Sauce?
And the Eagles are now just an extra point away.
Nah, I just got the shower. I just walked this nigga. Oh, my God. Touchdown?
Good with a PAT.
You talked all that shit?
Give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime.
Hey, Pete. Hey, play my home. Play my home.
And they will
Cane
not
sauce.
get a chance to return this one as it's through the end
Cane.
zone for a touchback. And out
By
now
Raising
come the
Cane's.
Eagles. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how
That
aggressively
nigga got beat last second of the game. Talking all that shit
I
lost.
think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation. If
Man,
they
look, he
decide to
put up more points than him in one game. He gave him in 3 games.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the, and that's caught inside the 35. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
Let's go in.
17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
This me? Yeah,
Now
this me. Show me something. This a bitch.
He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
I ain't get you shit, ho.
Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. As he'll stop it with
Eagles
13 seconds to play in half number 1. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
He don't, though. Oh, that nigga New England fan.
Wentz. He sets to fire.
That's why I know he playing for real. He playing with the Eagles.
Away and incomplete. It was Jalen Mills getting a hand in there defensively.
I'm just saying, bro. Every nigga on my friends can beat you.
Yeah, right, bro.
All right.
Can't even do that, bro.
After this game, play bleed.
Bro, I'm playing anybody.
So on third down, the field
All right,
goal
bro, you can't do
so
something about my
trying to get
friends.
3 before half.
Bro, you're fucking
This
wild
from
with your ass.
54 yards away.
You can never beat me if I give you my controller.
And Elliott puts this one through. And with that, they'll take a 2-point lead here in quarter number 2. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick.
Oh, he won. A field goal.
And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something
need to finally do somebody.
dialed up before this game
I need to
started?
finally do somebody. 5 hours in this room, we're going to be one nigga.
And the right approach and going after it also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Try this field goal. Him.
He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense.
Oh, it's on halftime. I thought the game was over with.
They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk?
I don't let niggas.
Within striking distance like this at intermission.
Typically, what they're doing is
Man, I put $1,000. You can't beat me if I gave you $5,000.
and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors
You
and clean
put on
up
your,
some
you
things
just put on your
because
pops
there's
to your
a reason
granny.
you're down.
I wasn't gonna
Overall, I
win.
think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team.
Oh, okay. You forgot about
In the
that.
second half, we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
There's certain things you can play.
Works. It's a game
Certain
of
things you
5
can't.
on the
I'm one of
play,
these you
and
can't
that'll
play.
make it a second down.
All
Throwing
right.
his Wentz. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I beat you with the Browns.
Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5.
Beat you with the
You
Browns.
just know when that play call came in, their eyes
Wow.
lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot
Okay.
downfield,
That was
that's a
stupid,
lot of
Elliott.
fun, and they missed an opportunity.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
It was a lot.
You
Oh, he
Coach
coming
Carter
from
out here
trips.
now.
To
Let's
throw
touch a
is
girl.
Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. An Eagle first down. Wentz hooking up with Jeffrey.
Okay. If you play a nigga 2 times and only score 6
Line of
points.
scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Keep it real with him now. Don't just vouch for him.
Oh, they know me. I got to pay for it.
Oh, you don't.
Damn, Cam, come kick me in the fingers.
And
Okay.
an alley to run. And he'll take this one for about
Okay, man, you're from this every 2 weeks.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Shit.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. Going for the deep ball.
That's better, man.
So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
What are you saying?
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum.
I'm just putting
right in his
paperwork out there.
hands. Unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Talk about my other hook.
Here's Wentz to throw. He hits his running back, Jay Ajayi.
What a look, bro.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 11 and a first down.
Elliott.
Now Wentz. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
You tell you got a jackpot $1 million, bro. You still don't talk.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
No, I'm going to translate it for you.
Yeah, translate.
Wentz to throw on second down.
Right here is a fucking monster.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Guiding the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
On third and long, it's Wentz.
Then play.
And an alley to run. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but weren't able to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up first and goal inside the 10.
So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal.
What? Look at Elliott.
And they'll go on the ground. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Now back to throw. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
All that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
How many plays do you script coming out of the
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Hurts over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations.
It's caught inside the 25. That goes for a gain of 31. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. The Eagles on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. On play action, it's Wentz. On the move to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Golden Tate, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it with a jive. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. Elliott now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They go play action here on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Lion. 82.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Here we go. 180.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Sproles, the return. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Throw right side, taken in by Wallace. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That was a terrific job by the defense stopping them on 3rd and short. But sometimes you get some visual cues from the offense because when they're going in short yard situation.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
A run, it's Clement. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a 1st down to boot. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Shotgun now for Wentz. Aguilar has it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And that one good for 16 yards and a 1st. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Please 5-7.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So after the run by Jay Ajayi, here's 1st and 10. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Come on now. Come on now. Let's go. I'm bringing it to you. 81.
They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That DB saved me right there, bro.
Hey, Lou.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, Smallwood. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Hang in there now. Hey, Lou.
And they'll run it here. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at about the 14. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 4th down run successful.
Everybody
to
at
pay it off on 1st down.
You can put my homegirl, what's her name, Fat Mama?
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Yeah, you can Fat Girl.
And it'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Bleed. Who's saying they whooped everybody? I know I just whooped the nigga in here. Ain't nobody else in here ready. Everybody in the sun.
And he'll get out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Chris Long in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And he'll get up and spike it with 11 seconds remaining. The Eagles on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This will be 3rd and forever. He's back to throw. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion.
Come on now. Come on now. Let's go.
One final try now for Wentz. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one.
Hey, get a little bird. You still in here? Where's this dude now? He gone. No, he's still in here. Get him, boys. I want to go back on YouTube and watch my shit. That's what I'm about to do. Word to Magic and Bird, bro. Damn. How the hell you can't stop this shit? Options, I don't see can I stop this shit. I gotta stop it.